As long as you trying to force me, trying to put a suit and tie on me, trying to make me go to work, trying to make me go be a slave, I ain't no slave, I'm wild. I like to be chaotic and wild and free. Don't get that suit and tie off me. Get the fucking stanky, get them clothes off me, I'm wild. Let me be chaotic, let me be wild. I'm not perfect. People are always trying to make me be perfect. People are always trying to make me say things perfectly. I ain't saying shit perfectly. I was supposed to be saying it like this. If I was supposed to be all goody two-shoes and speak calmly and be tame, that's what the fuck I would be. But I'm wild, I'm chaotic, I'm free, and I'm fiery. You gonna leave me the fuck alone, or you gonna appreciate me?
This message is for black men. Okay, you need to learn how to tame black women. You guys keep running to the other race because it's easier. Of course it's easier. At the end of the day, you're abandoning the black women because you don't know how to tame them. Okay, I get it. We talk a lot, so forth, or whatever. And the only time you can tame them is after 9 p.m. You have to learn how to think. And you guys are not thinking correctly. That is something you can learn from, I'll say, a white man. I think that white men are really good at taming, like, mentally, and then I think black men are good at taming physically. Why don't you guys learn how to talk to one another instead of letting your shell hinder you from talking?
What? You can have it. You can have some manners.
Like I said, excuse you.
Fellas, y'all better get rid of that argumentative, disrespectful, loudmouth woman. Man, listen, you better run right now, bruh. That good food that she know how to cook, that nice body, and because she may have some good sex, that ain't worth the level of disrespect that you going through. Even the Bible says it is better to live on a rooftop than in the house with a argumentative woman. Some women always talk about that men fumble a good woman. Nah, baby. Everything ain't being fumbled. Sometimes we throw you back. Sometimes it's a handoff. Fellas, you got to give a handoff. You better hand her off. She ain't worth the headache. We are living in a time where men's mental health and emotional health matter more than it ever has. Sometimes it takes a woman to fumble a good man to realize that she needs to do some inner work, to realize that she may need to get some emotional and mental development in herself. I have watched men be reduced to nothing because of the words of a woman's mouth. Bro, get out of there. Let her fumble you. Some women have been through so much trauma and chaos and toxic relationships that that's a normal place for them. Instead of taking the wisdom and the insight from a man, some women are still going to be in the comments arguing their perspective because they can't control the urge or the impulse to just not have to say something. Bruh, if she can't shut her up by dismissing her and moving on with your life.
All right, so what's good, YouTube? It's your man, Book of AlphaRonomy, a.k.a. Doc BOA. Yep, I got time today. When you think about the reality of the life we live, you got to understand that in this society, the women are masculine.
Tell us the truth!
And they therefore have the same competitive nature and competitive spirit against the men. Sometimes you just have to know to ignore these women. And a lot of times, you men don't.
Yo, you just got him hit by a car.
I didn't get him hit.
You just pushed him.
I did not touch that man. Don't run your mouth and you don't know what you're talking about.
You get caught up in these situations with these unworthy women, and you find out the hard way that these women can't be trusted. They shouldn't be lusted. And Jayrelly ended up getting treated terribly by this woman for no other reason than the fact he said something to her. Peep game.
That won't even be a thing. Excuse you.
What?
Did you hear me?
You can have it. You can have some manners.
Like I said, excuse you. What is you talking about?
You can have some fucking manners.
Like I said, excuse you.
You can have
What
some
you talking
manners.
about?
You can have some-
Like I said, excuse you. What is you
You see
talking
what I'm
about?
saying, bro?
And now, I don't know what he could have possibly said to this woman for her to behave like that, but it didn't seem like he behaved like this guy.
Now they can't even take their shoes off inside of the club because a like this talking to me.
What do you mean, nigga? Like what?
I said, get the fuck out my face, right?
What do you mean?
Nigga, get the fuck out my face.
What you mean? Like I'm bugged. What are you talking about? What do you mean, baby? I don't know.
You got 3.5 seconds for this high heel going in your mother eye socket.
Go in my eye socket. Why would you do that?
Do you think I'm playing?
Nigga, I ain't worried about nothing, man. You talking about eye socket all day. I ain't tripping on nothing.
Okay, but if I say get out my face and you ain't got out my face, why the f you still in my face?
Because I'm trying to figure out why you trying to be so hostile all of a sudden.
Because I don't want to talk to you, bro. Look how close you are to me.
I just fucked up. I just walked my
You been walked up. I said get the f from me 3 times.
I ain't been doing
And you're still here. Just shut the fuck up and keep walking.
nothing. I was just trying to talk to you.
No, I don't want to talk to you. Bye. Your mama. Your mama, your daddy. I can't hear what the fuck you're saying. You're mad because you got rejected. Yeah. The fuck. Ugh. Hate coming out. I'm going the fuck inside forever. Forever.
A few moments later.
Lord. Okay, guys. I'm pretty sure y'all seen the video. If you haven't, I went off on somebody for talking to me outside the club. And y'all are saying I should have handled it this way. I should have did that. It could have ended bad. Y'all, I really wish that I would have recorded from the beginning. So y'all could have seen like the whole thing. But y'all seen what y'all seen. The part that I posted. So at the beginning, y'all, I was nice to him. I did say no respectfully in a nice way. I never came off as a bitch off the rip. So let's just stop that. I'm not just going to off of him off rip. So I had been told him no, I didn't want to fuck with him, and he wouldn't leave. I even shut it up, and he was still standing next to me while I was trying to take my heels off. That's the whole point. That's the whole reason I was sitting down, because I was taking my heels off. And for the ones that's saying I was doing too much, yo, I literally got loud with him when he would not leave. So I'm like, bro, that is not working. Me being nice is not working. So that's when I started talking crazy to him. So also, I am okay. Y'all was like, are you okay? Are you okay? Y'all, nothing happened after that. Like, that was that. He walked off, and that was that. And that's literally it. So, yeah. Just because y'all seen the clip of me just being mean to him, don't think I was just mean off rip. Y'all, I was nice. I did tell him no in a nice way. I did tell him I was good. I told him I'm cool. I'm chilling. Like, I'm good. And then he was still standing there. And like I said, I shut it the fuck up, and he was still standing there. And then that's when I started recording and told the nigga to get the fuck out my face. So, yeah.
So if it wasn't this type of behavior, and even when you look at this situation, this woman talked a lot of craziness to this man, but she didn't put hands on him. Bro, let me tell y'all something. This is why I avoid American black women, especially those younger than a certain age. When I tell you I like young women, dog, not in America. No. Man, bro, I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't dare, because when you look at this level of aggression, I know me. Bro, I'm a man. I don't take no woman put no hands on me. You know what I'm saying? You put your hands on me, you're going to regret it. So I just avoid women with that type of energy. You show me that type of energy once, it's done. You ain't even got to show it toward me. If you show me that kind of energy, if I see you do it towards somebody else, that's why we look at a woman like Remy. I'm like, man, what was Pap thinking? Pap like women that like to fight. You know what I mean? But Remy, man, she got jammed up, man, for putting that iron on somebody. She should have had to come out and been forced to be like Brad. She had to come out and been with a woman. No man should ever wanted her again. What type of man want this type of aggression? But when you look at her, it's not about her actions. Look at the anger and angst on her face. Man, I'm telling you, bro, a lot of these women around here you see, man, they're demonically possessed, dog. And y'all may not believe that, but these women have dedicated themselves to evil. They have dedicated themselves to the craft. They have dedicated themselves to the Jezebel spirit, dog. And you have to guard yourself and be very aware, because these women don't like you. They actually hate men. We live in an environment where women hate men. They embrace men who are more feminine because they are more masculine. The last thing a masculine woman wants is a masculine man. She don't want that. The last thing she wants. A masculine woman wants a feminine man. So you got these women out here that look like feminine women, but deep down inside, you know, they're actually butch. That's their mindset. And they look like feminine women, so you might approach them as a man. And when you approach her as a man and you get that type of energy from her, you think she's just a mean woman that just, you did something wrong. No, bro, she doesn't want you to approach her. It turns her off. It's kind of like this. If you're a masculine man and another man come on to you, man, and try to mac you or something, it kind of like what this pastor did to Cam Newton. Now, if you're a masculine man, bro, that goes a different way. You know what I mean? I ain't saying I'll probably jump up and beat the dude up, but man, I'm gonna check him out. I'm gonna say, man, what's wrong with you, dog? Man, you don't shut your mouth, man. Don't be giving me no body compliments like that. And you're talking about my legs pretty, dog. That's it. In the middle of the interview. Because here's the thing. Everybody believes that everybody crosses lines. Everybody believes that everybody else is foul. Like if everybody you know is foul, then you believe everybody's foul. So you believe you can come across on someone like that. And I'm just telling y'all, it's the energy that these women give that should let you know, man, they're not to be approached. I don't want to tame no woman. I don't want to handle no woman. I don't want to put no woman in her place. I don't want to do none of that. I got too much shit to focus on to be worrying about putting a woman in her place or making her be who she's supposed to be or making her be who I want her to be. I don't want her to be nothing. If she's feminine, I want her to be around me. If she's non-feminine, I want her to be gone. And this is what happens in this society, man. A lot of times these women just have that real strong masculine energy. And that's why they believe that, you see, they support a man who cry. They support a man who in his feelings all the time. They want a man who's emotionally available. They want a man who's into his feeling. They want a man that's soft and a sucker and was raised by women. And there's men out here who say that men should be that, like this guy. And I don't know this dude from a can of paint. I ain't knocking him. This is his experience. But his experience ain't my experience. And I don't have no emotional issues. I don't have emotional trauma because I'm not an emotionally feminine man. You have emotional trauma if you are an emotionally feminine man. Just like you have emotional trauma if you're an emotionally masculine woman. A masculine woman is masculine for a reason. Just like a feminine man is feminine for a reason. But y'all keep letting these women out here believe that they can interact with you in any kind of way. And this is the result that y'all gonna get. You know what I mean? This is the result that y'all gonna get. These women are aggressive. And maybe they may not be physically aggressive with you, but they'll be financially aggressive with you. Financial abuse is real from women as well. They always try to direct that toward men. But if a woman has you paying her a certain amount of money a month so she can cover the rent, and then you find out her rent is $100 because she got a HUD voucher or something, and you've been giving her $2,500, $3,000 every month for 2 years, you don't think that's financial abuse? Of course it is. But as a man, you're supposed to just be willing to take whatever a woman dishes out and be cool with it. Y'all comment down below and let me know if y'all would have had a problem if Jayrelly would have picked her up and slammed on her head. You know what I'm saying? If Jayrelly would have grabbed her, man, and put his hands around her neck, should he have done something? Could he have done something? Would he have been wrong? And the crazy thing is the way she was acting, man, her and her friend probably was strapped. He probably put hands on the man. They would put their iron on him out there. Because again, we're allowed to watch women. We're forced to watch women manifest evil against men, like Megan and Jayrelly. All right, I'm done with this one. Like this video on your way out if you enjoyed the content. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. When you subscribe, click that notification bell. Make sure your notifications are on so you can be alerted to when I upload some more of this Prism of the Ism. And as always, Alpha's up, Beta's down. Peace.